Hey y'all, it's your girl Feed the Top Notch Diva and your favorite entrepreneur. Well, we have another one that I am super excited about. Well, today, y'all, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure how this is gonna end. Initially, I'm talking about love and hip hop and why Bambi and Scrappy don't belong together. But lately, it's been so much drama going on with Scrappy and Khaotic going back and forth from the time I began writing my story to now. We just don't know how it's gonna end. So it may just be a little bit more about Scrappy and Khaotic. But the main thing that I'm gonna start with is why I'm a little bit disappointed in Scrappy. You know what I'm saying? Now, it might be a shock to a lot of people because I do write a lot about love and hip hop. I write a lot about Scrappy, Khaotic, and all of them. Nook, if you book, wide up, if you book. Okay, so y'all know I'm a fan. Okay. However, it's a few things that I'm gonna be pointing out about my boy womanizing ways. Okay, so not only am I picking up that there's a few ways that we're gonna worry about, but also, he beefing with Khaotic, which is surprising. We don't know at this time if it's for love and hip hop or if they truly have an issue with each other. I don't know about that. We're going to talk about it more. And then the womanizing ways with him using the fact that he's single, so it's okay to get all these women involved. And that's cool, but the problem comes when I feel like they can also be hurt. And then the back door with Bambi and Scrappy, at the end of the day, I believe that they belong together, honey, because every time Scrappy gets to basically using a female or moving on to something else, here come Bambi. They back together and they friends and this, that. Listen, it's a lot. But before we begin, as always, I want to take the time to thank you all for stopping by my favorite side of podcast heaven. You can be anywhere where you want to be, but you chose to be here with me. So thank you. Woo! Give yourself a hand. Okay. All right, so the new season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta has started, but we also get to see the real lives of the cast through their social media. And I just want to say, I'm sick of Scrappy and Bambi. I am sick of them, okay? Mainly Scrappy because I was actually rooting for him. But now I'm seeing things for what it is. Now, before I jump into this womanizing ways, let's also discuss the fact that at one time he and Khaotic was super cool. Okay, they was doing skits together, hanging out all the time. Now I knew the skits was playing, because now that they beefing, they talk about, well, Khaotic of course got to take up for himself because the fans will be saying stuff like, oh, Khaotic was the goofy one and Scrappy got tired of it. Listen, y'all, when it comes to entertainment, especially with these skits, regardless of if they are entertainers that are popular or not, all of these skits most of the time are playing. So you can't take a lot of that stuff serious. Also, you can tell that Khaotic is serious when he's not doing skits and joking, because first of all, it's very hard to be on your game, get to the paper, cut deals, and you're not serious. So I just want to put that out there to everybody. Don't assume that Khaotic was always the goofy one. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times those were skits. But, Scrappy literally went to his IG and he was blasting off, stating that it's up and it's stuck, honey, for who he now calls Buddy. He didn't tell Khaotic, hey, he told the fans when they was on the IG at that time, don't even say this man's name. You know what I'm saying? I go by Buddy. I'm saying Buddy, okay? Saying that Khaotic has been taking food out of his mouth and his kid's mouth, being a clout chaser and using his name for business. I don't know. I'm not too sure about all of the details, so I can't spit all of that out. You can catch my story on topnotchnews.com/TV, and you can see a clip of what Scrappy had to say on Instagram. So, go check that out. And let me know what you think. As always, y'all know I love to have feedback. So definitely you can shoot me an email from our website. So now when it comes to the women, unfortunately, he uses, like I was telling you guys earlier, he uses the "I'm single" line to be able to play in the faces of good women, okay, who unfortunately really care about him. Okay. So we have Erica, we have Bambi, who I'm not gonna put in as the good women right now. And then we have Diamond. Okay. Those are three women by themselves that we've seen on Love and Hip Hop, but I'm very sure that there's more. And it's just really unfortunate that, it's like they pick each other up. And they're all women that he was with at one time, and they were together a while, and it was a good relationship. And then he'll leave one and then go back to the other one, and then the other one that they start beefing. It's a lot, and that's when I started saying, okay, enough. So what happened is what opened my eyes is the new season on the show, and it'll be a new one this week, so you got to catch up last week on the show. Basically, Scrappy went to the fellas and he was like, hey, me and baby mama number one, we are starting a business together. I believe they're going to do a restaurant like Kirk and Rashida. So everybody was like, woo, okay. Cause listen, I'm gonna be honest. I love me some Erica as far as being a boss, being on her game. Back in the day, she was with it. She with if you try, some action gonna happen. So I love that about anybody who take up for themselves. And then she just stopped beefing and, just tried to be on her woman stuff. So me personally, I like Erica. I like her personality. I like all of the ladies. I'm gonna get to the Bambi situation, but right now we on Erica. So we was all happy, looking at the show and seeing, okay, Scrappy, and Erica are starting a business. Now, peep this, when Scrappy announced it to the fellas and they was like, oh, you and baby mama number one getting back together, whatever, woo, woo, woo. He like, nah, we just doing business. Okay, first of all, why the forceful no? Okay, let's start there. Don't act like you don't be shooting no sweet for nothings. And that's what makes me upset with fellas. Okay, at the end of the day, claim what you gonna claim and don't claim what you're not gonna claim. Okay, we all know that you be talking those good for nothings to Erica. So let's keep it real. Let's start right there. Okay, so it's no need for the now and we just no, we're not together, but you know what I'm saying? We cool enough to go into business. Just keep it G, keep it a buck. Now, let's scoot over to the scene with Erica talking to Rashida and Yandy about the business. Honey, she didn't call she got a, oh Lordy. Erica have her, the guy that bring out the juice and the water, honey. Basically, he was calling, his name is Scrappy's name. Okay. And she didn't know. She actually didn't put anything out there whether she and Scrappy was together or not. She was very respectful about the relationship, said she was happy on the place that they are at in life. That's what respect looked like. That's what a real woman looked like. So that's the lane that a person should go in when they're single, but they're still, getting down or having some type of form of relationship, regardless of what level it's on. You know what I'm saying? That's how you talk. And I'm just not with Scrappy on that. It's okay. So that's with Erica and Scrappy, how Erica gives the respect to Scrappy when speaking on them. Now, I don't know what's going to happen as things progress in the season. But as of right now, Erica's being very respectful, telling everybody she's excited to be working with Scrappy again or to be back in a good place with them. Now, when I mentioned the social medias before the season, even their daughter would be making little jokes And she actually blasted them, because Erica was at Scrappy's house. And she was like, she ain't going nowhere, and just being, I don't know the truth to it, but if a kid gonna put out their information about their parents, then, honey, okay, I'm just saying, if the kid is going blast it off and tell the world, Mama and Daddy still sleeping around, it's probably true. I'm just saying. Hey, okay. So, that's where I'm at. Be truthful about what it is. So that's why I don't like it. Then last season now, hopefully, and I don't think that Nuck, if you the book number 2, Diamond, who I love, Diamond, I don't think she gonna come back because it's just too much. She went in, okay, Diamond initially went in, having a back of Scrappy when he was going through his breakup, honey. He quick to go through a breakup and then call on the ones that he loved. That happened with Shay. Shay got caught in the windmill circle. See, I'm just, these names just popping out. These names just popping out. I'm not getting excited. Come on, Scrap. Come on, big Scrap. Okay. This happened. We can go back years with Shay. Every time this man get sad or break up with his main thing, he calls in, I don't want to call them a side piece, but he calls in an extra teammate. You feel me? And unfortunately, Scrap, let me break something down. Even though you single, bro, you being a user, okay? You being a womanizer, okay? Now, and women, so before I say this, in the event, Scrappy is keeping it real with you all, and y'all are taking this too far, then I'm going to say y'all got to stop getting caught up in that Atlanta twang, okay? Y'all know he got that Atlanta little talk on you, and he is naive, and he handle his business naive, all this good stuff. If you getting caught up in it, ladies, then, hey, but from what I see, because Shay was very hurt. Shay, when the Shay and Erica hold the limber, baby, that one was thick. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them was thick. But so then last season, let me go and skip over. Y'all catch up. Y'all got to catch up a few seasons way back when it come to Shay and Scrappy. But for last season, Diamond came in, trying to have the back of Scrappy when he was going through his little situation with Bambi. She ended up getting caught up with Erica. They got into it. It's too much, bruh. And then Scrappy breaks it off with Diamond. Or he tell her she crazy or something happened to where they break it off or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Then he hit her with a, let me give you a hug. She lost her family. I don't even think he reached out to her. But when it came to the cameras, he played the sensitive role. Well, let me give you a hug. I know you going through something. Well, Scrappy, first of all, when you was going through something, bruh, this girl came through for you. So I'm thinking a little bit more should have been done. Hopefully you sent a text message or a phone call to her before the cameras came on to say, my condolences to you about the passing of your father, man. Before the cameras came on. He actually walked up. Mama D was talking to Diamond, and Scrappy walked up like, what's going on? Like it's beef. And she like, hey, I don't want no beef with nobody. People just want to feel loved. They want to be respected, especially when it comes to people they mess with. So, it's just too many situations that I'm like, man, am I a Scrap fan? I don't know. I don't too much know no more, man, because, I made for the women. And that, one, because I am one. Two, I know how it is. And, the hiding behind the I'm single so I can act up. Bruh, this gotta stop. And I'm saying this, let me do this. I'm not gonna not be a fan of Scrappy no more. I'm gonna actually speak this truth, and I'm gonna put it on the podcast. And let's let the word marinate around, and it gets to his ears, in the ears of every guy out there that wants to use the I'm single bid to then mess with the hearts of women. See, when you say you single, then you don't have, you got to be straight up with them, period. And when you see the filing, see, because I think Scrappy, he got to be a lover, not a fighter. He got to be. For him, for these women to file for him, even while stating he's single, he got to be a lover too, which means that he real soft with the words, probably, look out for him, care about him, take care of him in certain situations. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times women get caught up in those words and those actions. You get what I'm saying? So that could happen, but we got to be better. But let's move forward, because y'all know I don't keep you too long. I just like you to be entertained while on the way to work or whatever the case may be. Quick break. Visit topnotchnews.com. Make sure you can go there for all your business, entertainment, and shopping. Okay. If you notice, the face always be on deck. You can always buy your face products online, topnotchnews.com. Just click on shopping. Okay. Support the business. Okay. All right. So let's get back to it. I'm going to move on to Bambi, because I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon. And what's my thing with the Bams, okay? So my thing with Bambi is, all during the season, I don't know what they do offline, okay? So if offline they're cool, then I'm over watching them do this stuff on TV, okay? On TV though, the last few seasons, we saw Bambi and Scrappy be so hard, I even start getting aggravated. I even start saying, Lord, let's move on. If y'all can't get along, then let's move on. Hello, somebody. So recently, y'all seen that the show posted, Love and Hip Hop came back, and Scrappy and Erica announced that they going into business together. Well, all of a sudden, on Bambi birthday, I see Scrappy gonna post a video talking about baby mama number 2, she rich or something like that, and she in the background, kiki, ga. Oh, love, what the laughing and all this, but see, y'all be playing, and that's why some stuff, a lot of this stuff be okay and be real, and some stuff I be like, man, y'all feeling us with this okie doke, man. I know y'all ain't beefing that hard and then they made up that quick. So my issue with Bambi is that she just come back when Scrappy move on and find him somebody, or it looks like he's fit to get serious with somebody. Furthermore, Bambi is in the mix again. Look like she done got back to her ways, her hot tub ways, honey. She hooking up with people from the show. Y'all know how I feel about when you on these shows together, messing with these people, spouses, men, and this and that. It's kind of a little tacky, okay? And unfortunately, Bambi being in all this news, prior to her being married, she stayed away from she wasn't really on the thoughtin' stories. You feel what I'm saying? Because she was in the relationship, she was doing her thing. But now she done got back out there, back into these ways. She done started messing with these different guys, putting them on TV. Last season she said she was dating. This season it's actually a dude that we see, as well as one of the, and I hate, y'all know I suck at names, especially when I don't write about them too much. But I'll go to the topnotchnews.com and it'll be there. But yes, she got just issues surrounding her and either messing with guys. Carly is saying that now, Carly, I think you overdo it. Carly give us TV, okay? I don't ever take Carly serious. Now, let me just definitely say that I do not take Carly serious, but Carly is upset with her, saying that she jumped in her man inbox. And then it's our girl, it's Khaotic soul friend. Yeah, she has a dude that she used to date, and Bambi is dating this guy now. It's just a lot of mess. So it's like, Bam, is you looking for your next your next big thing, your next dollar bill. Like, what is up, mama? And the thing is that Bambi says she getting back into this entertainment thing. So we done seen her put a few singles out. I'm not gonna say that I listened to them and watched them beyond love and hip hop, but I do know that she showing that she's getting back into the entertainment industry. But then it's just all about these other dudes. So honestly, I don't know if her and Scrappy trying to keep up with each other, so they just got this. Oh, I'm messing with this girl, I'm messing with this dude, and this and that, this bag. It's all working, working my nerve. Okay, come on, somebody. But that's the tea right now. You know what I'm saying? Scrappy and Khaotic, they beefing heavy. Hopefully that works out because Khaotic then went and did a whole song talking about him and Scrappy not competition, they brothers. You know what I'm saying? Initially when the beef was going, Khaotic was like, that's my brother, man. I don't know what's going on, because the news hit they was on the scene of love and hip hop, and Scrap was trying to come for Khaotic head, honey. And Khaotic, he went to YouTube because Khaotic has his own YouTube. Now Scrappy has his own YouTube, which I'm really confused about because Scrappy said he didn't want to do that. That's neither here nor there. Anyway, but Khaotic went to his YouTube and basically said, that's my brother. I don't even know what's going on. But I guess once Scrappy came back and said, well, what's going on is he know what's going on. He didn't try to hit up everybody and look for me. And he taking money out of his people's mouth. Y'all just got to go to the website, topnotchnews.com/TV, topnotchnews.com. You can get all the business, entertainment, and consumer shopping that you need. Okay, listen, this is my time. Okay, it's your girl Feed the Top Notch D with your favorite entrepreneur. Make sure you submit and send in information on. Tell me what you feel about my podcast and the stories that I'm reporting. Okay, I'm just here to report the news. I'm not here to judge it. I do get disappointed at times. Like I say, I got disappointed in my boy Scrap, for the acting up with the women, but hey, I don't know if they're just falling in a different way that he's saying. So, I'm gonna let it go. I think he a lover, not a fighter. All right. It's your girl, Feeder Time Notch D with your favorite entrepreneur. Until next time, peace.